project, we picked a disease from the list and we researched it using books and internet resources, and then we made a PowerPoint about it and taught the whole class about our disease.
So can I just say, cancers, cancer, and yeah.
It's caused by the uncontrolled growth of cells, which you have on it. So there's 2 facts. You just need one more.
Wait, so we only have to have 3?
Yes, sir.
We researched the preventions of our disease and like some cool facts about the disease.
And the treatments.
Ladies, how did you choose your disease for this project?
Well, it was on a list of options and
And
stuff,
it
and it
sounded interesting.
Whenever you present, you gotta make eye contact to your audience. You gotta speak loud. And normally there's 2 people, so one person's clicking the little button, and the other one's showing the project. You also want to make sure that you catch the audience's attention by pictures. I like pictures.
Try to avoid exposure to germs. Infection can cause lungs and airways at risk for losing more of their functions.
And also persistent fibrosis. Maintain a high-fat and high-calorie diet because you get drained of a lot of your energy, and fats have a lot of proteins and carbohydrates.
The history about the West Nile virus is it was discovered in 1937 and it started in Uganda.
It was tested on monkeys. Cool facts. If you catch chickenpox from a brother or sister, you can have up to 5,000 blisters.
About 95% of adults have had chickenpox before the age of 18.
The type of pathogen of rabies is a virus, and it spreads from people or animals to people from like a bite or something through an open wound.
If the saliva gets in the bloodstream, you are definitely infected.
We put pictures on there, and we had to cite our pictures, and then we had to type our information on there, and we put 5 on each slide. It was really fun, creative. Yep.
About 32,000 babies in the U.S. are born with heart problems each year.
And every 34 seconds, someone in the U.S. has a heart attack, and heart attacks are the most common cause for ambulance calls.
Cool facts about tetanus. One is that it is also called lockjaw.
It's fatal in up to 60% of the unimmunized trees.
influenza can mutate by changing shape and form. That's how we got it from animals. And it also causes inner nose and mouth to become inflamed.
Hello, gentlemen. What was your favorite thing about the disease project?
Reading the books.
Breast cancer. There is a vaccine for cervical cancer, and if you take a lot of vitamin C and D, that can also help. And
Rabies is a virus. It invades the CNS. CNS, your central nervous system. You can only receive rabies through rabid animals. Viruses travel by animal saliva or scratches if they have saliva on their claw. Attacks spinal cord and brain, and you die by brain swelling.
Or pick out a pimple, because acne can sometimes clear up when it's just left alone. It can last a few days to a month, depending on the infection and if you pick at it. Macules are the red marks left behind when the acne is gone, and that can last for different amount of times, depending on how bad the infection was and if you picked at it.
Sickle cells can stack up and they can clot up your veins and arteries.
Cures and treatments for diabetes is taking insulin.
You can also eat healthy and exercise to reduce symptoms.
You watch your blood glucose.
If you're infected by rabies, your cells of your brain will die because your brain will push up against your skull and the pressure in your head will make the cells die.
when they're sent to the lab, they slice their brain to see if they have the rabies disease, and then they put dye on the brain, and then the dye sticks to the virus.
These are used in products for curing acne.
chocolate causes breakouts.
Warm showers does more bad than good for vaccine. And a pregnant woman that is HIV positive, which means that she has the virus in her body, it just hasn't affected her yet, can pass the virus to her child, and her child will live with the virus. And then males account for 73% adults and adolescents living with AIDS. And Magic Johnson.
Herbs such as hot tea, through tubes that go to your heart. You have plaque in your heart, so it would kind of clean it up. And then also having vitamin D each day can lower the risk of having heart disease.
We learned a lot from this project, and we really enjoyed it.
Some cool facts about influenza is that the virus can be spread even before you feel symptoms of the virus. This year has been the worst outbreak in the influenza virus in centuries. And then seniors and toddlers have more of a risk because they have weak immune systems.
Boys are 3 times more likely to get severe acne than girls. And the word acne comes from a Greek word that means eruption of the face.
Fever, chills, cough, sore throat, runny or stuffy nose, muscle or body aches, headaches, fatigues, which is tiredness, possible vomiting, and possible diarrhea.
Treatments of the virus: you can drink plenty of water, take Tylenol, use cough medicine, use nasal.
Okay. And every 2,500 babies, there's one born with cystic fibrosis.
Ringworm is a fungus. It's highly infectious and most likely found on the neck, back, chest, abdomen, hands, and feet. There are 3 types of ringworm: interdigital, which is the common athlete's foot. There's carotid ringworm, which is very rare, but you can find it on the palms of your hands or the palms of your feet. And there's tinea ringworm, which is just the normal ringworm that everyone gets.
Treatments for cancer. The most successful treatment for cancer is surgery.
Chemotherapy and radiation are effective treatments.
Another type of radiation therapy is internal radiation.
Internal radiation directly gives the tumor radiation.
Take off your shoes and give your feet some air.
Change your socks and underwear daily.
Dry your feet after taking the shower or this
You should never wear other people's shoes.
Chickenpox, and people once thought chickenpox would cause fire, which is good.
Most children with chickenpox will get 250 to 500 blisters. If you get chickenpox from siblings, you can get up to 5,000 blisters. And whenever
Caucasians are Caucasians. A patient's very salty skin is a telltale sign for CF. The sign was discovered centuries ago by ancient peoples. They knew only that babies with this symptom would die soon. CF kills more people than any other disease.
Hey guys, what was your least favorite thing about this project?
That it ended so soon, and we didn't get to cite more books.